Alright boys, today we are taking the lowest skill deck in the entire game and we are going to be pummeling people in League 4 because these people just simply cannot hang with our nasty no skill deck. It's not even fair. I'll show you how to play it. All you have to do is recruits in the back, wait till they steam on up, and then you just go Flying Machine, Spirit Empress, and you just destroy their tower every single time. Slip in a couple hogs, slip in a couple lightnings. We can already hog left lane and get a fat connection because he messes up the cannon placement. Watch that little recruit on the left. Just push that hog straight towards the tower. Absolutely beautiful. That's going to be some fat damage already. And these kids simply cannot hang with us. They can't do it. They can't hang out with the Wang out. Anyway, this is going to be a nice little Flying Machine. Clean this up. Okay, ooh, little miner, hey. So let's just go Goblin Cage here. That way we have a nice little tank for that flyer once that cage gets out. So miner, Valkyrie. This could be like a Lava Hound deck. Or not a Lava Hound, Balloon deck. But I don't even know. Like, we are just so not worried by this guy whatsoever. I'm just going to burn bats at the top. We can just go Recruits, Spirit Empress, Hog Rider, and there's 0% chance he defends. We're not even worried about those guards. I'm going to take that fat damage, knowing very well that I can just take it all back plus so much more. This is going to be disgusting. If he goes cannon in the middle, which I smell it, then we can just get a nice Spirit Empress here, destroy the cannon, go with the hog opposite lane. And if he doesn't, then he's also screwed. Okay, nice little Valkyrie there. We're going to tickle that. Ew, Rocket actually gets some huge value, but we're still going to get some decent damage here unless he gets the cannon down, and he doesn't. So we get a nice little connection on the left and a really nice connection on the right. He's obviously out of elixir, and then he goes in with that. So I'm honestly going to go with a flyer and some, let's go bats here actually. Pretty sure that flyer, okay, not great. I didn't know he had Ice Spirit there. So he saves 3 elixir there, which is huge. He's probably up on elixir now, but that fat push was actually nasty. And now that we know he has Rocket, we just have to watch out for Rocket value, and we'll be so chilling. Alright, miner in the back. Let's just let that get a couple stabs. Go with our nasty little recruits. And once we get enough... Okay, so like this is already a nice Spirit Empress opportunity. Because even if he goes Rocket, we get a couple smackaroos on that cannon before he can even get the Rocket down. And yeah, that's not going to kill it. Now we can do this. He'll have no elixir to cannon. We get a flyer opposite lane, bats opposite lane, nasty little Evo cannon. But look at this Spirit Empress. It's just tickling everything from the middle. Absolutely beautiful. And then flyer gets a little lock, and then we just... Honestly, I'm just going to do this, and then we can just reload here with some more recruits. There's no way, 0% chance that these miners are just going to chip us down all the way before we get a fat connection. And this is the push, because we already have the Evos. We have good damage in both lanes. We can just try to not give him too much rocket value, and we'll be set. So we're going to spread out this flyer so he can't get too much rocket value. He's lining up the rocket now. I can smell it, but it's just never gonna be enough. We can go with a Hog Rider on the right, apply pressure because that's the lane that's weak, and that is good game. He hardly got any damage, and we just pummeled him. And it was so easy. There was no sweaty placements that we needed. There was no nasty little predictions we had to make. We just sat there, played recruits in the back, and that's why I don't like Royal Recruits. I think it should be nerfed because it's just disgusting. It should cost 8 elixir maybe. It just sits there and just... I have it level 14 and it still absolutely waffle stomps these schmucks every single time. So I don't know what they're supposed to do if I were to max it out. Alright. This could be another recruits deck. I think it's Piggies though. Yeah, so we're going to hit a flyer here. Going to kill that cannon. Then we go into the Hog Rider because now he has no cannon. See, the good thing about the recruits is they milk out a lot of towers. They milk out the towers quite a bit. So then you can use that to your advantage. Alright, he's going to want to go Piggies here. Let's get a cage down. Let's go bats. We'll see if he rips an ability. He might have already hit ability, though. Okay, I think he did. So we're pretty good here. And then we just have to get ready with recruits for when he goes Piggies. Because this should be a nice little piggy deck. Okay, so now I have to decide, do I want to save up or do I want to go something cheaper? Obviously, I decided to save up. Now we're going to get recruits down and we're going to see if we can actually defend this and get some fat damage out of it, because that's the whole point of saving up. Now, he's going to go with probably an Archer Queen, and if I hit a lightning on that and the cannon, I think we take his tower here. So where's the Archer Queen? Okay, he actually defends that super well. So I'm going to let that fizzle out, and we'll see what we can do here. I'm still waiting on some lightning value. which we will be able to get quite soon. And now we have Evo Cage ready, so all we have to do is really focus on defending the piggies. The attacks for us will just come in time, especially as double elixir comes. Alright, so this will just be a... I'm going to wait a little for the lightning so it catches him off guard. He misses the guard's placement, which is huge for us. I'm going to hit a nice Rog Hider here, get in front, tank for that. Cannon comes down. We should burn through that really quick, and he's going to have to delivery. But that's still some huge damage. Oh, almost huge damage. Still decent damage, though. One little slapperoo. Man, that thing has a lot of health. Alright, let's just go cage here. Discourage the piggies, and then we can just load up from the back, and we're just going to keep the cycle going. Now that we're in double elixir, this kid is pretty cheesed. Pretty cheesed, and if he gives me any lightning value whatsoever, I'm taking it every single time. Alright, Earthquake, so he's trying to chip me down already. Let's go Spirit Empress here. He's going to have to go ability, which he does. Let's get some bats in here. That's, I feel like, enough lightning value to warrant that. Now, we should get some decent damage here on both lanes. And I'm just going to hit a hog log here. Okay, didn't even need the log there, so that's kind of annoying that I wasted that. But we should be good here. I think we could just get a cage down and then recruits for the piggies. He's probably going to Earthquake. So we just have to get this down as quickly as possible and try to just minimize this damage. And like I said, the pushes will come. The pushes will come. All we have to do is just get a nice little elixir advantage at some point, and then we can steamroll right through him. Alright, and I think that cannon in the back was sort of a mistake. I think that was the mistake that we were looking for. Let's go flyer opposite lane. I like where that is. Let's just hit a quick lightning here. Very nice. Let's go Goblin Cage up here. Suckle in those piggies, and this might be a little bit difficult for him to defend. Think we can just go with a Hog Rider here. He has to cannon, but it's going to get shredded down. Oh, and look at the right. Look at the right. The left is still healthy as well, and this is where we start to steam. Come on, don't ability yet. Nice flyer. Takes that out, and I think if I go flyer here, he's pretty cheesed. There's just no way you defend both of these lanes. One of the recruits slips by on the right, and that is how you get another win with this no-skill deck. I mean, all you do is you roll the recruits from the back, and then they just steam everything. It's just recruits in the back, and then Spirit Empress Flying Machine in the middle. It's a little bit too powerful. And we're playing Dagger Duchess now. Okay, wait, I have no ground cards, because I had more than 6 elixir. We'll just have to hit a little log here. Now we have ground cards, but they came in a little too late. Okay. Prince here. Let's go recruits here. They should defend that prince. And this could be actually a difficult matchup. Yeah, Witch. I feel like I've played this before. What we're going to do is I think just wait nice and patiently. And Fireclapper. Yeah, so you know what? Hold on. It's just too much lightning value to pass up. Just too much lightning value to pass up. Goblin Cage here. Pull that in, please. Very nice, Goblin Cage. Recruits will get some decent damage there. And let's see what this Gobby can do. Very nice. We'll go with quick bats. Hopefully he doesn't zap and we can just kill that bandit, no problem. Okay, very nice. We're in a good spot here. And he goes opposite lane, does he? Alright, let's just hit a little defensive Hog Rider here. And we can hit a little ground Spirit Empress now that we have less than 6 elixir. So that's pretty good. And now if he goes Prince or something, okay, Witch, we're fine with that. We're in a good spot here. Honestly, the advantage for us comes more so in double elixir. With this matchup in particular, but also typically that'll be the case. So we're gonna go flyer here. Okay, let's try to get that prince over here. Okay, flyer lives, which is nice. We'll kill those skellies. Let's go with bats here to minimize damage. Nice little arrows, but it's not gonna be in time. And now, not only do we have the lead currently, but double elixir is coming into season, boys. Summer's ending and double elixir's here. And it's time that we hit him with the nasty push. Because what does he have? He's got Firecracker, Witch, Prince, all lightningable units. All of them. And we can also just snipe down Fireclapper with the Spirit Empress. So we should be pretty good here, but we shall see. Okay, he goes Mirror. Very interesting. Let's just hit a Spirit Empress early. Try to snipe both of these down. Okay. Interesting little Mega Knight. I should have known that was in this deck because I've played this before. I'm going to go Goblin Cage here. These firecrackers are actually really frustrating. Spirit Empress should take that one out. Okay, good. We're going to go with this. And we have to get recruits down quickly. And we might even have to log. I think I'll just log just to minimize damage. All right. Yeah, so these fireclappers are definitely the problem. Let's go quick flyer here. Try to snipe down both of these fireclappers. Absolutely beautiful. You'll love to see that value. And then we can go with one of these. That should suckle him in, I think. Bats over here. Very nice defense. Okay. We're honestly not too worried about this. I think I just want to go recruits here. He's going to Mega Knight probably the left. Okay, now we go Spirit Empress once we get the elixir. No, we didn't do it. Okay, so that's a big mistake there. We really wanted an air Spirit Empress. But look, the flyer locks on anyway. We got a huge connection both lanes. All it took was that one clean defense on the Prince and Hog Rider to give us the elixir advantage. We still messed up with our Spirit Empress, but we just absolutely stomped him. That's why this deck is so powerful. I honestly wish I didn't make it, because I know a lot of you schmucks out there are going to just start ripping this deck, and it is going to get you fat wins, but it's so low skill. Like, this is not what Clash Royale is about. It's not about just using the new card and destroying everyone with it because it's overpowered. It's about skill. It's about creating a deck with your own bare hands and using that to get fat victories. But anyway, I mean, I guess I did create this deck with my bare hands, but it's just a nasty one that I am not proud of. Alright, so let's think. He's going to want a delivery. Wait, let's just get this cannon in here. Okay, lightning's fine. We get some good damage on the right. He does go cannon. Bat should take that out, and look at this push. Okay, on the right, we get some decent damage. He's got to be low in elixir. Honestly, I'm going to Hog Rider here. I don't know why it took me so long to decide to go in. And I think he has to delivery or something like that. Okay, he didn't even have delivery. Alright, so that's pretty nice. Now he wants to piggies, so we have to get a Goblin Cage ready to go. Or we maybe... Yeah, I think a Goblin Cage is the move regardless. I'm just going to suck this in so he can't get an ability off. And then if he goes opposite lane, we'll get recruits down. But regardless, we should be pretty good. Alright, one of those piggies gets sucked over, so that's nice. Now we hit this, and if we hit a little flyer in the middle, I'm pretty sure he's in big trouble. Let's just go flyer right about here. Goblin Brawler, flyer should take out that cannon, and now he has to go delivery, but flyer will take that out as well, so it was just a lot of problems. Now we go with bats because he has nothing to kill air troops besides Archer Queen, which is out of cycle and doesn't have elixir, and he loves it, as you can tell. So we're just going to rub this in because, I mean, honestly, I shouldn't because it's such a foul deck, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta because, you know, he initiated. I have to follow up. All right. So in this situation, you have to think, what is he going to use to defend this Hog Rider? Probably an Archer Queen. So let's get our Lightning ready. And if he doesn't, that is more than fine. We'll hit this here. Spirit Empress here. That's going to defend beautifully with the help of a log. We're going to kill all of that. That's getting so cooked, and he is not happy, if you couldn't tell. He is not very happy. Okay, Spirit Empress should... I'll just let that... Actually, no. Let's go recruits here. Recruits there, quick Goblin Cage, and this guy is absolutely destroyed. I mean, there's just no way he's ever defending my stuff. Yeah, cannon, there it is. Quick little lightning, take that out, and then those might even connect. We can go flyer in the pocket if needed, which I think it is. And this is just, it's just too easy, guys. Something about this deck, it just destroys. Hit a little log, 2-tower victory, and that is a filthy meta deck that he was using. That's not like some scrummy deck that he just whipped out of his nutsack. That is an actual legit deck that we just waffle stomped for all of you guys to see. It's a disgusting thing. I don't know why everyone wouldn't use this, but let's just hit one more. One more for the chicks out there, and then we'll just pinch off this little video. Alright, Mega Knight and Musketeer could actually be a little bit difficult. Okay, let's just get rid of this. I could have just hit a lightning there, but whatever. Hog Rider will take care of that furnace. Nice and neat. And now we can just load up with recruits in the back and see if he does indeed have Mega Knight. He does. He does. So he's going to have Mega Knight and Musketeer, which just means one thing. Fat lightning value. So honestly, he's probably going to Musketeer here. Okay, we're going to hit this first. Try to snipe that down. Okay, we didn't snipe that down even a little bit. We're going to go bats over here. Quick Goblin Cage in the middle. I wanted to get that E-drag out of my mitt, but obviously that didn't go as planned. We still should be fine here. Alright, so this is actually going to be difficult because when that's evolved, it's going to do nasty things. Quick little log. Okay, I almost missed that. Let's just wait patiently here. I don't want to do anything too crazy. I do want a Hog Rider because I don't know if he has Mega Knight in hand. Yeah, I think I will. Opposite lane. We'll just see what happens. We'll go in with it. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, Furnace. So we really just want double Elixir because then we can start cooking. And yeah, there's the Musketeer that we knew about. To the Spirit Empress in the back. And then we can go bats to tank for it. And we'll see what he does here. It's really nice having Evo Cage in hand. And I'm just going to hold on to that for as long as possible. Because that is going to scare him so much. And he probably won't play Mega Knight for a while. I feel like he's going to tank with something. So I'm going to hit a quick lightning. That's very nice. Spirit Empress in a great spot. We'll see if he has anything left to defend at. And if he doesn't, that is massive damage. Just arrows. Not going to be enough, my friend. Come on, one more hit. Oh my god, it does so much damage. We love that card. We love that. And honestly, I'm just going to hit a flyer here. He might like Mega Knight or something weird. Or just Furnace. Come on, flyer. Oh, that was pretty bad timing, but that's okay. Let's hit a little log. Take that out, and let's just get another Spirit Empress in the back. Alrighty, and there's the Mega Knight. So honestly, what I want to do here is milk out Elixir over here. That way he can't support this Mega Knight, and I can just hit a quick little Goblin Cage here and just rip that Mega Knight in. Oh no, that was so bad. And he hits a Fireball. Okay, hold on. And now this Musketeer gets huge value. That was a big mistake. I'm going to go Flyer instead of Log so that we have something for the E-Drag. Probably should have logged there, but it is what it is. And I can just start taking lightning value whenever he gives it to me. And I'm going to take it here because now we still have a flyer for him to deal with. Alright, let me lock in here, boys. Let me lock in. I'm going to go bats. We'll see if he goes arrows. He doesn't. Let's load up with the Goblin Cage. And all we have to do is defend this one Mega Knight without the Evo Cage, and then we should be good. He is going to have, yeah, Evo E-Drag. So let's go with a flyer here. And then that's deep, I believe. And then we can hit a nice little lightning if he gives me the opportunity. If not, we go Hog Rider. We'll snipe that down. That's beautiful. Let's get some bats at the top of the key. Okay, E-Drag destroys all the bats. That's okay. We have a Spirit Empress down still. Let's do one of these. And now that we have the Evo Cage, I'm not really worried about that Mega Knight. Unless I do what I did last time and absolutely sell the placement. Okay, he's going to go E-Drag. Let's get a lightning ready. Lightning ready. Okay, fireballs that. Let's just suckle this guy in. Hit a little log. Beautiful. And honestly, I think we just go in with a hog bats with this push. But let's wait. Let's just, okay. No, let's go recruits in the back. Why rush this? Why rush this? Don't give him a chance to win. All you have to do is just keep heavy cards down, and they don't have a chance to win. We're going to take fat lightning value whenever it's presented, such as now. That's beautiful. Okay, that's actually annoying that we didn't lightning that. Let's go Goblin Cage at the top of the key. Let's go bats behind. Let's get a quick flyer down. Put it almost in a fireball, but not, just barely not. And that's going to destroy. Okay, we'll do this. That's another super deep barrel. Goblin Cage, push that Musketeer back, please. Suckle that in. And all we have to do is just wait nice and patiently. And I think we can win this. I mean, there's not much time left. His stuff is not evolved. We can get another Spirit Empress down. We can hit a Hog Lightning, and I think that's it. That's another deep barrel. Nice little Hog Rider. Hit a little lightning. And that should just about do it. If something gets a shot on tower, beautiful. See, it didn't even take till the end of overtime. That's how good we are. We only needed 4 minutes, 59 seconds, 0.99. And that was it. Alright, boys. That's all you needed to see. This deck is a little bit overpowered. It's not even maxed out. But it's just so easy to use, and it gets free trophies. So if you're in a grind, you're in a little rut, just rip this deck out and you'll get free wins. Adios.